How you can avoid a conflict with a narcissist by not giving the chance to argue, and of course you'll not end up humiliated, disarmed, blamed, in other words, not to be devastated. Hi, this is Mariana, the Soul Healer. Thank you for joining me. So today we will understand how you could manage a conflict with a narcissist and not to fall into manipulative game. And of course, I will give you some tips to prevent an argument from escalating into a conflict. As a result of an argument, even the smallest issue can escalate quickly into an argument. Something you may have thought as unimportant or even irrelevant can blow into argument or break relationship. Very easy and simple. With just one word, you can start a conflict or you can avoid one. Narcissists usually they pay attention on your entire relationship, working out how to push your sensitive button, and they will use it in every way in their power to make you feel insignificant and insecure. You have to understand the narcissist's motive of operation, understand why he does it and what his intentions are. All their behavior is rational, so you need to find a way of being rational. Being calm and rational in time of conflict and sticking to the topic at hand will drive the narcissist crazy. Although it won't diffuse them, they will be less likely to argue with someone who is able to make sense of and shut down their self-serving and flow-through process. Remember, they like being in control. They like to control everything. They like to control people, their behavior, their thoughts, their opinion. They want to control everything. Avoid a narcissist who make you feel crazy, who makes you feel guilty. They can't help themselves and nobody can help them. That's how their brains work. Don't try to fight the fire by throwing yourself into a fire. Narcissists, they can stay calm, and it is important to avoid feeding a fire. Do not think that a narcissist will accept their confrontation and therefore do not try to push them to do so. Any attempt to accept the narcissist's responsibility will probably lead to feeling the attack and then to attack. So they are in control and you are going to lose. So what you have to do? Remain positive. Be positive, and sometimes you can use even some humor, funny words, even if it's about you. Narcissists can go very quickly to negativity. They often perceive neutral emotion as more negative than positive. For this reason, it is important to stay positive. When you notice that they are starting to go into a negative mood or they are engaging in abusive behavior, try to meet their behavior with a little humor and change the mood. And that you can shift all this conflict from something horrible happen into a controlling stage. However, make a light joke. Don't make jokes about the narcissist. That's a very sensitive point. Make something funny and easy. Making a narcissistic joke will only fuel the fire, will make the narcissist lose control and become more upset. Another element which narcissists they don't like it, to have boring people around them. You become boring if you don't argue with them, so they will lose interest on having a conflict with you. Narcissists, they love to fight. They love to be in conflict with people because that's how they feel and they boost their energy. They will lure you and they will throw you and they will do everything just to drag you into a conflict. They will give up polarizing comments and insult. When you don't take the bite, it's very frustrating for them. When you stop being a source of a narcissistic supply, which gives them the satisfaction of an argument, they will initially get annoyed. Then they get bored and let go. They will find another source of supply with another person in somewhere else. But at least you will not be in arguments anymore. The uncertainty and confusion that are part of an argument with a narcissist means you will want to end as soon as possible and not to go into a conflict. This is not always easy. By saying it's easy, but by doing you need some time and practice not to engage in arguments with a narcissist. This engagement works very well. Making a clear statement like I'm not longer going to discuss this with you, it's one of a good sentence you can use so you will stop the conflict there. Try different phrases just to stop or not to involve and get in arguments with a narcissist. If you are in the same room, move from the room there, and on the way going, just tell them, I have nothing else to say about it, and I don't know if I'm interested in, and then stop the conversation. By letting go and keeping yourself clear, positive, and not engaging the conflict, that will keep you safe. I will give you some phrases that can help you not to get involved in a conflict with a narcissist. For example, you are planning to visit a family and you know already that he doesn't like it. So you don't ask him for a permission and you don't ask him to come. You just go with a proper sentence. I know you don't like to meet with my family, but I respect your opinion and I'm glad you understand that makes me happy to meet with my family. You see the difference. You are not asking for the permission. You are not going into arguments. I want to see my family. You don't want to come. So that will start a conflict. So always try to use phrases where you are certain that not conflict will start. Another one is, let's say, you've been late or you agree to do something, and as always, he likes to make you guilty. So just tell him, maybe I didn't understand well, but doesn't matter who's late. Now we are here. Let's do what we have to do. That will be an end of a conflict. You'll not even give him the chance to think, because that sentence is just making it clear. Nobody is guilty, no matter what happened. Let's see what we can do now. So it's a big difference. Always use sentences like this, even small ones, or just one word, as I mentioned earlier, can make so much difference. Or sometimes they give you an advice thinking that their opinion is better than yours. So what you can say, I will consider or take in account your opinion next time. Thank you for thinking of me. So sentences like this always will stop the narcissist to start a conflict and bully you, because that's what they are looking. One simple word will turn into a fire. I will give you another example to understand how you can use different sentences or words just to stop the conflict or to redirect the conversation into a proper way. Imagine that your partner doesn't want you to see your friends and start to criticize them or bring ugly words about, put them in the dirt. You know why he's doing that. The crazy desire to control everything. What you can do is to tell him, and it's very essential, it's very important in most of the phrases to use we as partner, we as a couple, we are as a family. It's very important because he will feel he's not left out. He's important, he's there, they like it. And you have to learn how to form the phrases not to go into a conflict. Yes, we can have mutual friends or separate friends. I know you don't like meeting friends, and I respect your opinion and I respect your decision, and I am glad you understand how good I feel and you want me to be happy. So you see, always you put him as a first person in the sentence, as the most important one, because that's what they want. they want to feel they are special, and then continue with what you want to do. Anyway, I will be happy if you can leave in the comments bar if you have tried any of these phrases or different words, and if it made any changes in your life. Otherwise, I know that these tips will be useful in many situations. I always tell people, and it's another sentence which is very important, and keep it with you. That will help you in many situations. Whenever you have an issue, that will help you to reflect back on the situation and keep control and not to lose your temper. You know, what you can't control, you can't change. It's very simple, but if you understand the meaning of this sentence, what you can't control, you can't change, it's the same as with a narcissist. You can't control his behavior, you can't control his thoughts, you can't control the way he speaks and behaves, but you can control yourself. You can change yourself. So by learning how to remain positive and clear mind, you will not fall into a conflict with a narcissist. And if you found this topic useful or valuable, don't forget to press the subscribe button and the bell to be notified every time I post something new. Allow me to say thank you for being with me till the end of this podcast. Till our next meeting, I love you with my heart and I hug you with my soul. Bye.